Okay.
So we have here a Harry Potter-esque film full of fan servicey moments with a story that doesn't really serve the fans.
This movie's a fucking mess. So we're talking about Fantastic Beasts 2.
The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Yeah, what were those again?
It starts off with him making a jailbreak from where we left off in the first one, and then he recruits followers because evil wizards be evil, and
sure.
And that's about the majority of what Grindelwald does.
And then he sits in a house and waits for the plot to catch up, and then that's what happens for the rest of the fucking movie.
Pretty much. Things I liked about this movie, in a nutshell, I still like Eddie Redmayne as Newt Scamander. I like his portrayal of the character. Like I said, there are fan servicey moments, like if you're a fan of the first book, this has Nicholas Flamel of it, and if you look quickly, you can see the Philosopher's Stone. We get Jude Law's interpretation of Dumbledore, acknowledging that he had a sister, which was revealed in the seventh Harry Potter book. There are little blink and you miss at fan service moments like that, but and this particular movie starts off fine. It starts off with charm and decent pace, and then somewhere after the first 45 minutes, it just takes a nosedive into terrible pacing, and the ending just... I literally said in my theater, that's it. Yeah,
that's like when the movie fucking starts is when this movie fucking ends.
Pretty much.
I fucking hated this movie. I thought it was like fucking mess from beginning to end.
I really wanted to like it because I love Harry Potter and I love the Wizarding World and I love the lore, but this is not a good movie. The first one is so much better.
Even then, I didn't really care for the first one all that much either. I know you and I saw it a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I don't remember really liking it that much when I saw the first one either.
It had more charm than this one did.
Yeah. I mean, the first one was definitely better.
Yes.
This movie is the sequel is just incomprehensible.
And it doesn't really add much to the story. It's just sequel bait for more.
I mean, Eddie Redmayne is basically doing his best Doctor Who impression. For a majority of them, or like his Doctor Who, I don't know, audition? I don't know.
He was in talks at one point.
It shows. The story, the 90% of the dialogue in the movie's exposition. There's no fucking character development for anyone. The parts out there are so contrived and out of fucking nowhere and stupid that I couldn't get interested in it.
Yeah.
Like Tina, who's like the Aura from the first movie is all mad at Eddie Redmayne over a typo in a magazine. That's something that could have been cleared up in 0.5 seconds, but for some reason drags on for 2 fucking hours.
Because she thinks he's engaged when it's his brother that's engaged.
Yeah, and the brother plummet further. Oh, for fuck's sake, the brother did not need to be here at all. I apologize for going this really fast, guys. We're on the clock on this one.
Yeah, sorry. Holiday weekend technical difficulties, traffic.
Yeah, so we're trying to get this as fast as we possibly can. While I try to rant about as much as it's like all the things I fucking hate about this movie in real time.
It's really gray and depressing looking.
It's like the cinematography is awful. Some of the animal designs are cool.
Yeah.
I'll give it that. But again, it's also like, fuck all of us need to be here.
Pretty much.
And you run the same issue the first movie I had, is that the movie is like, Eddie Redmayne doesn't really go looking for the plot so much as that plot just happens to pass by him. He goes, oh, let's go over there.
Pretty much. The extent of the plot is that he's looking for Credence, aka the Obscurus from the first movie.
Yeah, this plot goes all over the goddamn fucking map to the point where I was sitting there, like, what the hell is fucking happening? Especially towards the end, where we had not one, but 2 fucking truth-revealed flashback sequences in a row.
Yeah, and here's something that I didn't like. So, in the end, spoiler, is Grindelwald reveals to Credence that
he's a Dumbledore.
He's a Dumbledore, but that lineage and relation is not explained. We know Dumbledore has his brother Aberforth and had his sister Ariana, but how the fuck is this guy a Dumbledore?
Well, apparently you gotta wait for the fucking sequel.
If they keep up with this quality, I don't know if I want to watch the sequel, even though I'm a huge Harry Potter fan.
I didn't want to watch this sequel. sat there kicking and screaming as these obnoxious group of German teenagers sit next to me yakking it up. So I remember, like, by the time I got to that reveal, Dan's like, okay, good, does that mean I can fucking go home? Because I was so done with this crap. Because it's a series of subplots and ridiculous character choices that make no goddamn sense. An incomprehensible story with plot turn after plot turn and exposition after exposition. There's no fucking heart here.
A lot of CGI splooges.
I mean, granted, it's Harry Potter, so I'm not going to hold it too far against that. I'm not going to hold that really against it too much.
True.
It's not really good CGI, but whatever.
What can you do, I guess?
I mean, like, still, like, the best character in the fucking movie is still, like, Jake, who was the best one in the first movie.
Oh, Jacob?
Jacob, yeah.
Yeah, the Muggle in this movie.
But even then, his return in this movie is so slapdash and so, he was popular, so...
And why did Queenie...
let's talk about fucking Queenie.
Put a love enchantment on him. He was already in love with her.
Oh, no. Let's talk about fucking Queenie here. Let's fucking talk about this bitch.
You see, I liked her well enough in the first film, but her character takes a goddamn nosedive.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Because in the first movie, she was, like, kind of charming, and there were, like, the whole love interest between her and Jacob was kind of like, oh, okay, that's kind of cute. And this one, it just turns her into a goddamn sociopath and possibly rapist.
Possibly.
Because when they were introduced to Jacob back in this one, by the way, it turns out, the memory erases spell erase the bad things. Since fucking when.
That's not how the memory charm works, but okay,
no,
fine.
like, whatever. It turns out, it's like, hey, I'm so happy we're engaged to Queenie now, and it's like, but I guess she decided she wanted to get married so badly that she enchanted him, which, and you know, right to his memory, because when he snaps out of it, he goes, where the hell am I? So it's like, so you just basically kidnapped and raped a man, I'm assuming, at this point, and then she has the nerve to get mad at him for being mad that she enchanted him.
Because she's a mind reader and she read his mind and he thought, you're crazy. Which...
You fucking are crazy!
Given that circumstance is not an unreasonable thought for a human being to have.
Yeah, because, you know, fucking, like, brainwashing your boyfriend to get married to you is totally sane.
Sure.
It's like, are there no fucking laws in this wizarding world? I just gotta go on a hunch. That should probably be illegal.
And she ends up joining or becoming one of Grindelwald's followers because he...
Reasons.
Because he...
says love.
Love.
That's really the only reason. He says the word love at one point. They're like, oh, love, I like love. I'll follow you to the end of the earth now.
Yeah.
That's like her whole fucking arc to this movie, and it's such a goddamn waste.
It is.
Sorry, this movie really pissed me off.
I can tell. I mean, I left it disappointed, and like I said, when it ended, I literally audibly said, I couldn't help myself, that's it. It's just going to end there. I wasn't as pissed as you obviously are.
Yeah.
But I, as a Harry Potter fan, I am very disappointed in this film.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in Harry Potter books too, but like at the same time, it's also a point where you need to fucking stop. And it goes into the point where you start retroactively changing the lore for things that add absolutely nothing to the story at large. Like, why didn't Nagini need to be a Korean woman?
Yeah, so...
I think she's Korean. I could be wrong.
That's another thing, or another fan servicey moment that they tried to squeeze in.
I mean, is that really fan servicey? It feels like just retroactively changing the lore in a way that adds absolutely nothing.
That part is not fan servicey. The fan service part is that they name dropped Nagini, and so we kind of see her before she's one of
Voldemort's.
Thank you. Sorry, I got caught on my tongue. Before she's one of Voldemort's Horcruxes.
And then, even then, she doesn't do or say much of fucking anything. So it's like, what was the point?
She was Credence's love interest or like interest.
Was she, though? Because she barely says anything.
She tried to stop him from joining Grindelwald. I'm not defending it. That's just what I interpreted.
Yeah, it's like, you could have cut this character out and you would have missed a fucking thing.
Easily. A lot of things could have been cut out, and it would have improved, possibly, the pacing and the story.
Yeah. Like, you don't need the brother, you don't need the fucking childhood friend, you don't need fucking Goldie sociopath.
I know his character name is in the title, but you didn't even need Grindelwald. He didn't do anything.
I know, like, I mean, maybe if, like, the ending of this movie took place in the first 20 minutes, that would have been something.
Yeah.
But no, they saved the end for the villain of the movie to actually do a thing. Played by a sleepwalking Johnny Depp.
Yeah, he's totally phoning it in, all monotone and shit.
I mean, like, if I'm gonna give a movie any praise whatsoever, is like I like some of the creature designs. I thought they were clever.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if utterly pointless on the grand scheme of things. And also, I thought Jude Law was okay.
I was nervous about him being Dumbledore when I heard that, but I actually, yes, I liked his Dumbledore interpretation too.
Yeah. So, like, I'll give it those credits, but everything else can fuck right off.
Yeah, and if you're a Harry Potter fan, do yourself a favor and skip this.
This movie sucks.
I wanted to like it,
movie
but
sucked.
I can't recommend it. Just pass on it and save your money for something else.
Like, God damn, there's a bunch of other good movies. Go watch Instant Family. Go watch Creed 2. There's a whole bunch of better movies out there right now in this piece of shit. Hell, go watch Wreck-It Ralph 2, and I didn't really like that movie.
And I haven't seen it yet, but the movie I'm going to see next is Green Book, so...
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen that one yet either, so I don't know about that one.
Trailers, I got the Bumblebee trailer, I got the Lego Movie 2 trailer, I got the Mary Poppins Return trailer. Those are the trailers I remember.
You only got 3?
I'm sure I got another 1 or 2, but those are the trailers that I could remember getting.
I think I wrote mine down. I'm looking forward to Bumblebee. Bumblebee looks good.
Yeah, that was actually my first time seeing that trailer in its entirety. It looks way better than it has any right to be. Definitely,
oh yeah, totally.
Definitely looks better than the other Transformers films. I might actually see this one.
Well, this one's directed by the director of Kubo and the Two Strings.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's got that going for it. Charles like I was like, the Lego Movie Part 2. That one looks okay, but I'm a little concerned because I know it's different directors this time around, which always makes me a little nervous.
It looks very Mad Max-ish.
Yeah, which I mean by design. It's more just is it gonna really have the charm and the humor that the first one did?
Yeah, I'm nervous about that too. Although I do like the use of Beastie Boys' Intergalactic. So.
Turtles like Missing Link is the next one. What they call it, Laiku movie.
Okay.
The claymation guys.
Okay.
Made like Paranorman, Caroline. And then I got Holmes and Watson, which that movie can blow me. And Bumblebee, got that one.
Okay.
Mortal Engines, which is like Peter Jackson movie.
Okay.
That one looks interesting. Shazam, I actually would want to see that one. Detective Pikachu.
Never heard of it.
Look up the trailer. It's very interesting.
I will have to do that.
It's live action Pokemon.
Boy.
With Pikachu Detective, voiced by Ryan Reynolds.
Okay, I'll look into that.
Then Dumbo and Alita. All right. Sorry, guys. I know it's been a really micro review. We're just on a tight schedule, and I still got a lot to see this week. So, yeah, Fantastic Beasts 2. Sucks balls.
Pass on it. Save your money. See you maybe in another 8 months.
Hopefully not that long. Hopefully next time we'll be on such a goddamn time crunch. But,
yes.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Bye.
Bye. This is a nice balance between the hour-long review of Robin Hood, just a moo-huh.
Okay.
See you guys.